smells.
Somebody's car burning.
Your own independent deal, man, or?
All right, can I get your first and last name, please?
Esther Martinez, M-A-R-T-I-N-E-Z.
And what did you see today?
I just heard, I was at my sister-in-law's house and we heard sirens and they just kept going and going, and we just came out and we saw a red car pass by right in front of her house, and then we just saw, you know, a couple of like 10 or 20 cars, cop cars after the red car, but they were going really slow, like about 10 miles an hour. He even had his emergency lights on and everything, and we just saw him pass by, and he passed by about 4 times. It looked like it was like a parade or something.
So how did you feel when you saw the car come around here?
Nothing. I just, you know, a little excitement, I guess, because you don't see this every day.
That's true. So you grabbed your cell phone and started filming?
Yeah, what I could.
Yeah.
As far as when it passed by, because it was going slow enough.
Now,
so I
were
could
you here
record
when they when they did the stop here? Did you see all that?
Yeah, I was out here because we saw him pass 3 times. So he stopped slowly without any, you know, it didn't give any problems, any trouble, and cops pulled out their guns. Dog came out and had them walk backwards slowly with their hands on their heads.
So it literally happened right in front of your house?
Right in front of my sister-in-law's house.
When the guns were did the cops say to get back or anything, or were you kind of scared or anything that you were going to get shot?
No, I wasn't scared. I was behind the, you know, by my sister-in-law's house, so I didn't feel in like any danger.
And was the guy resisting with the police when they stopped him or anything?
Nothing. He was, you know, listened to the cops and was, you know, did everything they said. Both guys
cooperated.
Yeah, they cooperated with the police and they didn't resist at all.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Came back this way, and when he was coming back this way, he like that's when, like, we was over here and I was talking to my little friend, and what, a few minutes later, that's when like the little red car came past, and 2 guys was just sitting in the car looking like they was just, man, like everything was everything. And next thing you know, I see 3, 4 police cars following. I'm like, wow, what's going on really? So, but hey, another day in the neighborhood, huh? I swear that I'm not from San Diego. I'm from Pomona. So, yeah, nah.
So how did you feel when you saw the cops out there with their guns drawn and everything?
Oh man, I didn't want to get shot. So hey, you know, I mean, it's like, man, open season on black men nowadays, so I'm trying to stay far clear of that. So when I seen the guns drawn, I got to get back. Like, yeah, I got to get back, but I'm still watching. I'm still watching, but I'm like, yeah, like saying, staying clear of it, but still watching. You know, so.
Are you guys hearing me?
So can I get your first and last name, please?
My first name is Randy.
Randy?
Yeah.
All right. All right, thanks, Randy. I appreciate it, man.
All right, most definitely. Y'all have a good.
All right, go ahead.
All right. I'm going to look at him for the interview, just so you know. Sergeant James Johnson with the San Diego Police Department. Last name Johnsson.
Perfect. And just tell us how this pursuit started and the end result there.
Well, the officers approached the vehicle because of speed. When they got behind the vehicle, before they put their lights and siren on, the vehicle started throwing what officers believed to be narcotics out the window. They initiated the traffic stop with their lights and siren, and the vehicle fled. As you saw, the vehicle fled through numerous streets throughout Southeastern. He eventually came to a stop here at 7600 Gibble Street and voluntarily surrendered to officers.
We heard on the scanners a lot of spike strips being thrown out, a lot of tactics being used. Can you talk about the efforts to try to get him into custody before?
Yeah, of course, we have our resources here at the police department that we try to do to terminate these pursuits peacefully with spike strips. We have a canine on scene, and unfortunately none of those efforts were successful. Unfortunately, in this case, the driver decided to pull over here at 7600 Gibble and voluntarily give up.
It seems like he was driving through a lot of residential areas, a lot of people are out and about here. Can you talk some about the dangers of that go into these pursuits here?
Well, in a pursuit, that's something that we always look at first. What are the speeds? What are the conditions? Are there a lot of foot traffic, a lot of vehicle traffic? What are the weather conditions like? All of that information is always relayed over the radio just to make sure that we're approaching the pursuit the safest way possible, not only to the person that we're pursuing, but to the officers and, of course, the citizens.
What was the initial reason for the stop?
The initial reason for the stop was speed.
Was this a rental car? Or was this his? Any idea how he...
Yeah, I don't want to go into the details of the investigation right now, but that's ongoing. What types of narcotics, if in fact they were narcotics, the vehicle and all that, where it's registered to and all that, that's still being investigated.
And what charges will he be facing?
Right now, he's felony evading, certainly speed, and then depending on where the investigation goes, there may be charges forthcoming.
How many persons in the vehicle, descriptions of persons as far as you can tell us?
Mm-hmm. There was a driver, of course, and then the passenger, both adult African-American men.
Did anyone get out before this, or were they all taken into custody here?
No, there was only ever two drivers in the vehicle, and they were both taken into custody here.
Okay.
Which is it, the driver or the passenger that's in that SUV over there?
I don't know which one it is, but he's the taller, skinnier guy, wearing mostly red.
Was the driver?
Was the driver, correct? Yeah. Yeah, I'll point him out for you.
All right, can I get your first and last name, please?
My name is John Decker.
All right, and how do you spell your last name?
D-E-C-K-E-R.
And what did you see here today?
Pretty much the guy in the red car, he kept circling our neighborhood. He was going about like 60, 70 miles an hour. And he went down a dead-end street, he got back out, and he kept circling our block. So I pulled our car in the middle of the street to block him, and they kind of went around real slow, and it gave that cop up there a chance to block off the street, and it's where the chase ended.